Hello and welcome everyone. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for being here at my live stream on YouTube. I go live every Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time unless I'm on vacation or something else comes up, but generally I'm live or I have a premiere video that you can come and watch. If you're watching this as a replay after the live stream has ended and you're on a computer, you can look for the little gear at the bottom of the screen and change the speed. If you're on a mobile device, generally the three little dots at the top, you can use those to change the playback speed to get through it a little faster, because generally my live streams last around 2 to 2.5 hours. I want to thank Robin for being my moderator and administrator and note taker throughout the live stream. She is generally my one right-hand woman, if you will, and I am so thankful to have her. She also is an administrator of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Occasionally, if she's not available, one of the other administrators will come over and help me, or a friend will help me moderate the video today. If you have questions, please feel free to put those in all caps and I'll do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please ask again. Or if you know the answer to somebody's question, please answer it. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to share with us by saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and this is what I do on it. You won't be able to share a link, but you can at least talk about your YouTube channel. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you are having a great day, let us know. But honestly, we don't want the negative, what is going on in the world right now, because we are here to escape that, to be inspired, to be friendly, and have some fun. During the live stream, you have an opportunity to earn junk bucks. You can type !bucks to see how many that you have once Junkie Joe is up, because this is preliminary and I've pre-recorded this. Once you have 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those by typing a word and you can get a $10 off coupon to my shop. How do you earn junk bucks? Just by being here, chatting with us. So make sure that you speak up in the chat so that Junkie Joe registers that you're here, and by playing the in-chat games, and then also whenever you make donations. Occasionally I have raffles. In fact, right now there should be Junkie Joe coming up. You can type !raffle just as that says, and you can enter the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. If you make a donation during my live stream, do go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. You can see the name scrolling across the bottom here, and create a user account. Once you've created a user account on my website, make sure that you use the contact me form and say, hey, my name is on YouTube and I donated, and then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. What does that do? Well, a member of my website in the YouTube donator membership gets 5% off orders in my shop, gets several digital downloads for free, and during the live stream when you donate, you get a chance to win the journal that I raffle off at the very end. Throughout the live stream, I will have different raffles giving away prizes. If you will type !raffle when you see those come up, then you can have a chance to win those items. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here today. When the video is over, come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about today's video, or if you have questions and you're watching this as a replay, use that comment section down below. Also, look in the description box to links to the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as by Linda Israel, my Instagram, Twitter, my website, and generally I try to update the products that I use, and those links are in the description box as well. All right, well, let's get started.
All right, I think I'm live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you're here with me today. It's a, it's been a crazy day today. We have some severe thunderstorms and flash flooding. The power has been flickering off and on. I was watching my weather app and it's indicated that the rain should be stopping soon. But another report told me that we're supposed to have flash flooding until like 5:30 tonight. So I don't know which one to believe. So we'll see how this goes. I hope y'all are well and having a great week. I have been working pretty much full time for my husband at our embroidery and print shop here in Yukon, Oklahoma. So I have not had a lot of crafting time. I usually am able to prep things and get it all ready for making a journal during the live, but I have not had that time. So I thought instead we would make, or I would make for you, you could follow along, some mini journals. And I'm using some scrapbook paper. I had some graph paper here. I had a book page, and I think this is notebook paper. What else? I don't actually have a journal today. In fact, I have something that was sent to me, and I will never use it. I know I won't use it. It's cute, but I won't ever use it. It is a Stampin' Up kit that comes with envelopes and cards. It comes with a acrylic block. It comes with pop dots. It has a rubber stamp set as well as an ink pad. So at the end, if we get a little bit of money, because it was expensive to ship. And that's another thing. I spent, I think, all day Saturday working on shipping out prizes, and the cost of shipping, oh my gosh. One of the journals I sent was almost $16 just to ship it. It's crazy. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's kind of get started. So I'll show you my foundation, what I used to make it. I'm also in the market for a lapel mic. I was watching one of my videos and I realized that when I turn away from the camera, you can't hear me. So I am looking for a lapel mic that I can plug into my computer. And I found one that has a 20-foot cord. So I've got it saved in my Amazon cart. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get that. So for my journals, because I have a huge stash, I mean, this is just one. I'll just put this up here. This is just one container of scrapbook paper and cardstock scrapbook paper along with the thinner text weight scrapbook paper. So I'm trying to use it up. And this is one of the paper kits that I have. I think this was given to me, but I'm not sure. It's cardstock weight, 12 by 12. And I figured out that I can get two journals out of this piece that are small and are perfect, I think, to tuck into a larger journal. So you have some smaller writing space. Oh, thank you, Margie, so much. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've got a 12-inch piece. What I want to do first is cut this to be 8 inches wide. So I'm going to line it up with the 8-inch mark here. I got to get my ruler where you can see it. And I'm going to trim this. And thank you, Robin, for reminding me to order blades. I put a new blade in, and it cuts so much better. I am going to save this. Today, I may not do anything with it, but I am saving a pile. I've got a stack here of the cut papers from the journal pages that I've been cutting up. So I am going to save that. Then I'm going to rotate this around and cut it at 6 inches. That's going to be my journal cover. So we've got a 6 by 8. 6 by 8. So I'm going to set that aside. I have a piece of scrapbook paper. So that was cardstock. This is just paper. And I picked papers that were either very lightly patterned or just a color, strictly because I thought this would be a great way to write. Okay, so you have a place to write. Okay. Hey, Sheila, so glad you're here. Say, Julie. Hey, Norma. So glad to have you here. Hey, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Jennifer, I've got a journal for you. I'll message you tomorrow. I've been working full time with Henry, so I'll see if I can talk to Henry and figure out what would be a good day. I know you're not available on, what is it, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so maybe on a Friday. Let's see. I use 2-gallon bags. Oh, isn't that pretty paper? I thought it was too. Thank you, Robin. I was trying to read the messages. Oh, the 12 by 12s. Okay, I got those at Hobby Lobby a few years ago. These are paper. They also had way back. They were plastic, and I haven't been able to find any more of those. I have recently found some 12 by 12 large pockets. I don't have one handy, but I'll show you the smaller counterpart. I have, this is the A4 size, but they also have a 12 by 12 that I found at Hobby Lobby. And someone is just messaging me, so let me see if it's just a... Okay. I was just checking to make sure I didn't have any notifications that, you know, tuck and hide. Fridays would be good. Okay, well then I'll see what Henry says. All right, so this time I want my pages to be slightly smaller than my cover. So I'm going to cut this just shy of 8 inches. So it'll be a little bit narrower. And then I want to cut this to be just shy of 6 inches, which means I'll have a little sliver that I cut off. So I'm going to line that up. Okay, so I've got covers and 2 pages, and then I have a book page here that was dyed with blackberries. And what I want to do with it is trim away. So I'm trying to get it lined up here. I was trying to do 2 at once. So I'm going to line it up. I don't want this blank area, so I'm just going to trim that. And I'll flip it around to be just shy of 6 inches again and trim that. And I've got a little bin over here that I'm putting what I consider a larger pieces. This one's going in the trash, but this one I'll save. I've got a little bin that I'm putting them in so I can use them at other projects. At the reject shop, yeah, you know, especially any kind of paper. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, because I like these plastic envelopes that I got off of Amazon. The letter size, I guess you can call them, or I think it's called A4. I really like those. I bought a package of 50, and then I bought the smaller ones so that I could use those in my ephemera storage. All right, so I'm going to cut this to be 8 inches wide, actually slightly smaller than 8 inches. Okay, put that in my bin. All right, so now I have these 2 pieces and these 2 pieces, and just because y'all are watching, I think I already had, whoopsie, okay, I had 2 notebook papers already cut, and I already have 2 graph papers. I had 1 extra book page. I've made a bunch of these already, but I wanted to show you my whole process so you can kind of get that. Yeah, it was from a paper pad. Oh, and this book paper is purple. It's actually a purplish color. And it's from blackberries. All right, so now what I want to do is fold all of these. So I'm just going to line them up. This is one of those projects that you could just cut a whole bunch of papers to be the appropriate size that you want to make them. And then bind them together and just have a whole stack of them that you can then decorate whenever you want. And especially if you're like me, I have a tendency to like the same colors, you know, so I'll do the blues and pinks and purples. It looks pink. Well, it's purple. This one's pink. That one's purple. And that is teal. So that's a purple. All right, so these two are pink. And then we got a book page. I've got this one, and I've got the graph paper. So now we need to fold the covers. You can also use your mixed media papers. I'm going to save my mixed media papers to use as embellishing the covers. Looks pink to you too? All right, y'all just argue with me. I need to adjust the colors because it's purple. It even reminds me of the Dusty Concord a little bit. You know, it's kind of closer to that color. All right, so now I've got two covers. I've got all these pages. So the next thing I did was I just picked up one of the pages, and I figured, you know, the book page, you could glue other papers on top of it if you want. The scrapbook paper is already blank. And then the graph paper, it just kind of gives it that eclectic junk feel. And I will line these all up. Grab my little bookbinding junk journal tools. So I have, oopsie, I almost threw that away. I got to get my needle, and I've got a giant paper clip here. So I have a little template. I keep it in my little bag here. The purple's a hard color to show. Yeah, it is. It is. Well, that's what they said many, many years ago. I had basically the equivalent. Well, I don't know if you all know glamour shots. I had a friend that was doing Mary Kay, and she asked me to come hang out with her so they could take pictures. And she said, when you do your eye makeup, don't bother with purple because it shows up brown on photographs. So I thought that was interesting. Anyhow, so I've got a little template. I keep them in my bag. That way I have it. I have a tendency to use the same size. Just kind of gives me an idea of where to punch it. I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. This is by far one of the easiest. And if you're new to junk journals and you're like, well, I don't know how to do that, I'm going to show you. It's so simple. Punch 3 holes that will pretty much equal apart. What I usually do is take a piece of paper and fold it in half, then fold it in half this way so that I know that's my center here. And then about 1 inch in, while it's folded in half, I'll poke another hole. So that'll give me 3 holes that are measured out pretty good. I'll set that aside. Make sure you close your craft pick so you don't stab yourself. Thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, you could also staple it. Exactly. You could staple it. I have a large deep-throated stapler. I always tend to forget to get it out, and this is always right here beside me, so I just grab it. You can also use yarn, embroidery floss, or other threads, maybe even like, what is that stuff? That embroidery yarns, a floss. It's a cord, cotton cord, that crochet cord, I guess. So I'm just going to go through the middle and zigzag back and forth. I will show you again because I didn't explain how to do it. Usually I show everybody and then I'll explain it again. I start in the middle and then go to the outside, come back through the bottom hole, back through the middle, and then back up through the outside. So let's do that one more time. Grab one of these. Yeah, well, some of the staplers, you know, you can, I don't think my little stapler is big enough. Some of them are deep enough that you can put it in there and staple with it. But I have another, it's a commercial stapler that I could use. But if you wanted to stick that in here, that one would barely fit, but it could be done. And that's an old stapler. It's an old swing line stapler. When I worked at the insurance company, the home office, they replaced a whole bunch of stuff. And they were going to throw this stapler away. And I'm like, seriously? It's a perfectly good stapler. And it may not be pretty, but it's good. It's nothing wrong with it. So I took it home. I was like, y'all aren't throwing that away. All right, so I'm going to pin it with my, or clip it. I'm going to poke 3 holes. I'm going to talk you through this one more time. You could also just wrap string around and tie it in a knot. All right. So, I need 3 times the height of my journal, and this was not enough. Okay, so I need 1, 2, and 3. And this is just wax linen thread, but again, like I said, for smaller journals like this, you can use just about anything. The smaller the cord, the better. If it's a wax linen cord, that is the best. All right. Yeah, I like the binding better than stapling too, because staples have tendency to stick out. And you have to you should staple it from the outside so that your staples are in the center, as opposed to stapling from the inside where the legs of your staple are sticking on the outside, by the way. Hey, Junkie Joe! You didn't win that time. He didn't want you to win. Didn't want to share. Okay, so I've had a terrible headache all day. It's probably because this weather. A long arm stapler is on your wish list. Well, you hope you get it. All right, so we're going to go in through the middle. And we're going to pull this, but leave a tail, okay? So, and I usually put my thumb over it. And then from the outside, I go back through this hole at the bottom, okay? So we're coming through to the inside. We're going to go back through, and if you pull your tail up, that should open up that hole. You want to tighten this, keep this tight, and then come back down. And then we're going to come up through this outside hole again, okay, from the other end. And then what I like to do is slip it underneath that first one, and then pull them in opposite directions, making sure that they're tight on the outside as well as the inside. And then I tie what's called a square knot. We just tie it twice. Barometric pressure. I agree with you, Bonnie. It's awful. I had to go take some Benadryl earlier because I could feel my congestion. All right. Don't put my scissors in there because that's not where they go. That's probably what's happened to some of my scissors and my bone folders. I still have yet to find. I have 4 bone folders. I can't find them. Yeah, it's windy here too. We've had a lot of wind. The power's been flickering off and on. All right, let's put this like that. Close that. Okay. I got a little, I'll keep this little scrap because you can always use it to help pull fibers through a tag. It's kind of make it like a flexible needle, if you will. So this is what I did for today, because I had the time today, is I made all of these little journal. I had different types of scrapbook paper and cardstocks that I just grabbed and started playing around with. I was like, well, I could use this, I could use that. All right, so we got that. Then what I wanted to do is I want to just grab one and start decorating it. Now, I didn't do all of them, but we can do one right now. And we could give it a little bit of some distress inks. And I didn't do it on the other one, but I haven't opened my new one yet. I need to do that. I got it over here laying out because I want to take this one to the shop. All right, so we're going to use the corner chomper to round these outside corners. So we'll keep that corner and that corner. This one and this one will be rounded. So I'll add a little bit of distress ink. Okay. Busy folding, but must be. Eyeballs the holes. Yep, you can do that. You can do that. There's no reason to stress about it. That's exactly right, Robin. Okay. So then, Norella has these Polaroid prints. She has this smaller size and a bigger size. And I just put them, here they are. This is the larger size that she has. And then here is the smaller size. And I thought, you know, the smaller size would be really cute to use to collage on the front of these journals. So I thought, well, why not? We'll work on some of those. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and use this piece because it was left over. I think I want to put that on there. And I think I want to strip going this way. So I'm going to come back over here to my strips of paper. I think I want this one. And I don't want it to be the full width. So I'm going to come in here and trim it. Let's make it about, what is this? Almost 2.5. So if I did 1.25 inch, that'll give me 2 pieces that I could use. And it's okay if they're not straight. And then these are my mixed media papers that were left over when we were making the accordion fold journal. Thank you, Ruby Lily. Thank you so very much. So I think that would fit there. And I see one more. So I'm just grabbing the strips that were in here. I thought I was going to cut some, but right now I think I'm just going to grab what I already have out. This over here. All right, so I got a couple of little strips here, and I've got a book page. So I'm going to use some distress inks after I trim this to be the same size as my journal. So we'll just cut this off like that. So how is everybody? Y'all been good? I'm rounding it. Oh yeah, I saw that accordion folder that Julie made. It looks really good, and she used my stencils to make her mixed media papers. They look really good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is put some walnut stain distress ink on here. You did a bunch of painting, but I did a bunch myself. I have that whole envelope full of them. I haven't had time to sit at my computer to edit all the files to make them a digital download in my shop. I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit more time this week. We had some really big orders when we got back from vacation that had to be filled. Plus, we got a new piece of equipment. And then we had technical issues with the new piece of equipment. It's just been an ordeal, let me tell you. All right, I think I like that. So I'm going to glue these together. A little bottle of Aleene's Tacky Glue. And thank you, Morgan, for sending me that corner chomper and a bottle of Aleene's for my birthday. I greatly appreciate you. That was super, super sweet. I said at the beginning that I shipped out a bunch of prizes. So if you've been waiting on a prize from me and I have your address, I did my best to get almost all of those done. I got a couple that I haven't shipped yet because I think a couple of you were wanting to order some stuff, and I think I owe some coupon codes. Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Just use whatever size you got. Thank you, Morgan, for your donation. You know, Julie, remember that you can always glue pieces of paper together, even if you have a smaller book, to make them big enough. Especially doing the way I did with that accordion folder and you journal, accordion fold journal, because you're covering up all the papers underneath. So even if your book page, I'll show you one. If your journal, your book pages were smaller, so this one is, let me get a ruler, 6 by 9 1/4, and maybe you want the 9 1/4 was good, but this wasn't really long enough. Well, remember, just glue them together. Just keep gluing, and then come back and make your score marks and get it to where you want. All right, let's put that up there. Okay, we've got this little piece, and then I've got this little mixed media page. So use my distress inks on here. I re-inked my ink pad, so it's a lot darker. All right, so I think we'll do like that. And then I have the flowers from Norella. I was thinking maybe one of these flowers would look good on there. And then I've got some, whoopsie, don't you fall down. I've got some words that I stamped earlier. Like this says, never stop exploring. I've got let's adventure. Definitely a great way to use those up. Use up all your stuff. He forgot you this time, did he? Oh, dear. Junkie Joe's being a little feisty today, I think. I don't hear the thunder. Is it still raining, Robin? All right, so I'm just kind of put this kind of at the top here. And smooth that out. Where's my bone folder? And then I'll put this kind of going back that way, a little bit straighter. Need more tea? I thought you drank coffee, Robin. Yeah, I know I won't use it all either, Bonnie, so I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. All right, I don't know if I like it across there. Oh, I just heard thunder. I think I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. My thoughts linger here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard thunder. I hope we don't lose power again. That was really disconcerting sitting here in the dark. It is fun to have it. It is fun to have it. I will admit that. All right, so there is a quick journal just like that. And, you know, you can decorate your pages inside or not, but I thought just to have a journal that you can insert would be so much easier if they, you know, pretty flat, not a lot of decorations. Okay, so another thing I thought we could use, let me see what I got here. Oh, let's do this craft colored one with the alphabet. This was some cardstock from, I think it was Hobby Lobby. Someone shared a photograph online in Facebook that they went to Hobby Lobby to buy some paper because it was 50% off. Well, they've increased their prices by about 45 to 50%. So even with it on sale, it's still expensive. Well, that's good. Tiny space. Yeah, you got to kind of keep it kind of, you know, contained. All right, so I took the rubber stamps. Oh, I want to round this corner too. I forgot. Let's do that. Since the journal's all put together, it makes it easy to round those corners. Okay, so we got that guy. I don't need this. Put it over here. I stamped the flax here and quickly fussy cut it. And I thought what we could do is watercolor it. So I've got my watercolor pencils here. Get those down. Normally flax is a blue color, but what color do we want today? Let's do maybe a purple, kind of a lavendery color. And I probably want a yellow to do the centers. And then I need a green. I've got my water brush, which I think needs to be cleaned. It looked like it had stuff on the... Nope, it's clean. It's just stained. Video jump. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about this. Aw, yeah, thank you so much, Sheila. I'm glad to be your joy. Glad to have some joy. Share it with others. I want a green. That's kind of a bright green, but maybe a little bit darker. There we go. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the stems and just kind of make lines where I know it's going to be green. That's what I like about watercolor pencils. You don't really have to work real hard. So now I'm just going to kind of fill in with this other shade of green. And then when I get that wet with my brush, they'll kind of blend together. All right, I'll pop that back over here, grab my brush, and just kind of work on that. I love these water brushes because then you don't have to keep a vessel of water on your desk that you could potentially spill. Ask me how I know because I've done it so many times. I mean, it's also great if you want to take it traveling. You know, if you're going to be sitting somewhere for a while and you don't necessarily have to pay attention, be the navigator. That's what my husband has me do. You can fussy cut a bunch of these ahead of time and then watercolor them. All right, so I'm going to come in here with the yellow and just put a little bit in the centers, just so that it reminds me not to color the centers. Okay. With big rooms. Yeah, they're expensive to buy a house with big rooms. We got lucky. The house that we're in now, we were looking for a house we lived in Oklahoma City, which is about a 15-20 minute drive from where we are. And we wanted to move, so we started looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, and we just weren't finding anything that wasn't crazy expensive. I just saw that this didn't get green on it. And we pretty much gave up and decided, well, we'll just refinance the house that we're in. We'll do some remodeling of it, and we'll just stay there because it's a small house and we'll just have to make do. And as soon as we refinanced the house, a friend of ours knew that we were looking for a house and said, hey, this house over here across the street from me is for sale. So we're like, really? Well, let's go look at it. She happened to have the key. And so we drove out here and looked at the house. It had been sitting vacant for over 6 months. The couple had moved to another town about an hour, 2 hours away, something like that. And so they weren't coming here all the time. They were just occasionally come. They still had a bed here that they were using when they had to come to Yukon for things. So we discussed it. We saw the house on Monday and we made them an offer on Wednesday. And on Friday, we moved in and we got a heck of a deal on this house, which is about 2,500 square feet back in 1999, that now people are offering us about 275,000. We did not pay anywhere near that at all. So I don't want to move, but we love our little house. I'm lucky that it's big enough. All right, so I just quickly watercolor that. So now what I'm going to do is just come in with some distress ink. And I'll even kind of come in the background there, give it a little bit of a dusting of the distress ink. 2 months, oh my gosh. Well, I know that with COVID and everything, everything's taken a lot longer to do stuff. Okay, so now we have these flowers. I thought that would be kind of neat on a cover. And I'm also thinking maybe a little dragonfly here. I could tilt it maybe like that. And it needs a little something else. So, oh, I still have one of these. It has a little bit of a white space. So I'm going to try to see if I can tear it. I probably can't, but rip it, 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 rip it. That's not a frog going ribbit. That's rip it. I have some linen cardstock. It's the same cardstock that you'll see whenever I print my journals myself, not the ones that I have printed, not in the kits, but whenever you win one of my journals and I have printed that paper, it's linen cardstock. I buy it by the case so that I can use it, and it watercolors really well. It's a little thin, But you can use the linen cardstock. You could use, I think there was another one called felted paper. I don't know if I still have, oh, it doesn't have the, oh, there it is. This one is a felt paper, Mohawk via felt. Again, it's another paper that I buy a bunch of it. Rip it good. And then I've got a pad of watercolor paper. And the thinner paper works pretty good for junk journaling. Now, if you're truly going to be doing a lot of watercolor, you want a thicker paper. And so, for example, this is some really thick watercolor paper that I have for some projects. So, I hope that helps. Okay. All right, so I've got a little piece, I've got this piece, and I found this piece, maybe like that, kind of making a little collage on the front there. Yeah, it's called felt. I mean, it's a specialty paper. All right, so what I'm going to do is add some distress inks to these pieces, and we'll glue them together. All righty, what else? I've been working at the shop. We've got a new printer to like print. I don't know, y'all can see my shirt that says, I don't mean to be the center of attention. I'm just a Leo. It's not made from felt, Julie. It's just called felt paper because it's got a texture to it. All right. So I'm going to glue these together. What have y'all been working on? As I've been working with Henry, I'm trying to get things squared away up there. We did some rearranging. We moved a bunch of equipment and furniture around. It was getting to be a little bit of a mess up there. Okay, just trying to, I got it too close to the top here. There we go. And then I'm going to place this right down this side. Yeah, it's a textured paper. It's soft, but yet it's a cardstock, so it's thick. Oh, I could probably do that if you want some linen cardstock. I finally made some groupings. I haven't loaded them on my website yet, but I finally took some time to make some sheet music bundles. So I'm getting those ready so I could add some of the linen cardstock because it's not cheap to buy it by itself. Okay, I think I want that. Does that look pretty good to y'all? Mixing the rubber stamps. You tore up one of your craft rooms and trying to get it organized back together. Oh my gosh, that's just a full-time job, isn't it? Yeah, you have so many things I want to try on your gel plate, but not enough time to do it. I understand that. Oh, thank you, Nadine, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got tutorials that I need to edit. Last week, there was a couple of nights we didn't get home until 10 p.m. because we were working. So I haven't had a lot of time. All right, I like that. And I think I'm going to put this kind of going at an angle. Do we want another piece of paper behind there? I have... I don't know, maybe a little piece of this. I think that would look good. So I'm going to trim it and cut a piece of this. Okay, just small bundles. Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. All right, so what I want to do is cut this maybe 2 3/4 inch wide. And if I remember correctly, these pages were 6 inches. So I'm just going to cut this at the 3-inch mark. And that'll give me 2 pieces I can use. I'll put this back over here. All right. So let's add some distress ink. Let's do the torn one. I want to do the torn one. Where is it? There it is. Ah, well, thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheesecloth. Oh, and I have a word that I will put a word text phrase, something on here. So I'm thinking maybe like that. Just kind of gives us a little collage look. All right, so we'll just glue this down. Cheesecloth. I think I saw a little piece that was already painted. Where did I see that? Oh, it's right here. I have a little piece of fabric and a little piece of cheesecloth here. All right, so I'm going to put it across the corner here. I don't want it to stick out, so I'm going to put a little extra glue under these edges. Because sometimes when you go to put it in a pocket and it catches and then you're ripping it and you're like, oh man. So kind of smooth that out. Okay, so then we'll put this guy on here. See how much fun you could have just making a whole bunch of journals, blank journals, and then just decorating the covers of them. Depends how thick the paper is, Bonnie, but if it's thick enough that it won't rip when you're peeling it up, it has some neat effects. I haven't done it in a long time. Okay, I like that. And always dream big. Maybe. Here is a don't forget to fly. Well, you know that fits right there. How about that? I like it. Sparkles on it. Okay, sparkles. Better have sparked. Sparkles on it. Well, I know you were talking about cheesecloth, but I think we could do some gems. Let's see what I've got here. I've got these little ones. I could put some on the flower. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, here we can do this. I'm going to cut these apart. It's like a strip. All right, so then I'm going to use my scissors to help lift one up. There we go. All right, stick to the scissors. There we go. One right there. Come on. And it's kind of covered up, but I think we can go ahead and kind of put one right there. I had glue on my hand. How dare you stick to glue that wasn't intended for you, Rhinestone? And let's see, let's put one more, maybe. Come on. Where do I want it? Down here? Let's do it down here. Stick to my finger again. There we go. Just added some bling. How's that? Just little pieces of bling. All right. Let's put that over here. I'm going to start getting a pile put together here. You can see the differences in each one. All right, so let's do another one. I found, where is it? I don't know if it had pieces, leftover pieces in it. I don't know what's in that. So I'm just going to, this is just my bags of randomness that was laying around here. Oh, there's some images. What's in here? Maybe there's something in that we can use. I think this is bigger, but oh, she would be pretty on here. Those are some of Norella's images. Oh, and I have some music. What else? I'm just digging around. There's a book page. There's a napkin. I don't know. We'll see what we can come up with here. Okay. So I got another one. Let's see if there's one that this fits better on. I have this lacy looking paper. And my paper was bigger, so I really should have trimmed it. So I'm going to do that now. Because after I made the first two, I realized that I needed to trim my papers that are going inside or they would stick out. So I'll trim that off. All right, let's put this one back over here. What else do we have here? Oh, we got this pretty, it's cardstock, but it's pretty paper. And this is scrapbook paper, but it's folded. We may save that for something else. Little tag. I don't know, she's kind of pretty just as she is, isn't she? Let's add some distress inks to her. Maybe we can layer some stuff on top. All right, let's round the corners. So round and round we go. Where we fall, nobody knows. Yeah, that's going to go on the front. I'm going to see what I have, what else I have that would go with that. I'm kind of thinking it might need a little frame behind it. And you know what? I have this pink paper here. We can mat that. Wouldn't that look pretty with the pink? See if we can use these pieces that we cut off for our pages inside. So I'm just going to trim it to be about 1/4 of an inch bigger. Set that aside. I think this is from the Victorian Rose digital kit by Calico Collage. Oh yeah, I think that's when it needed a little bit of that pink. All right, so we're going to add some distress ink to that. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and glue these two together, and I think I'm going to glue them straight. Yeah, the pink turned out pretty, didn't it? I guess this got wet once. Didn't look like it affected the front. Okay. This is my bone folder. And we'll put that on here. I'm going to put it closer to the top because I'm thinking maybe I'll take one of these Polaroid type images and put that over the top of it, make it a little layered effect. Everybody was thinking blue, but I did pink. Well, you know what? I can do some blue behind the Polaroid. All right. Ashley won some junk bucks. All right, let's smooth it out. Okay, I think I want to find my glitter paint. So this is Tulip Dimensional Glitter Paint. And I'm going to put a little bit on here. Just kind of touching it with my finger. Put a little bit of glitter where that butterfly is. And I'll just kind of add a little in the background. All right, wipe my finger off. Set that aside to dry for a moment. Get a drink. All right. So you can't really see it yet, but there's a little bit of glitter. You see the sparkle coming up? All right, so we're going to put this piece on here. You wanted blue, but what about this purple and blue together laying across here? And maybe what we'll do is we'll cut off that bottom edge and where it sticks out this way. So I'm going to glue these together after I did some distress inks on them. All right, I'm going to glue these. Yeah, I think I want them kind of cattywampus, so put some glue on here. All right, and then kind of looking at this, where it comes off the corner just a little bit, maybe in. Okay. Smooth it out. All right, so I'm just going to cut off the excess. How's that? Oh, I just remembered this is still wet, and I just stuck my fingers in it, but it's okay. It's working. It's drying. Okay, we got that. So we need something on here. How about my thoughts linger here again? Maybe I'll put it up higher. I like that. I think I like that. Oh, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Go ahead and enter the raffle. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello. I love the tulip glitter pen. It's so fun. All right. Thank you so much, Di. I'm glad you like the pink too. Let's see. If I could find a way to put in a junk journal, Julia. Put stuff in a junk journal. We got to find our ways, right? All right. I'm just going to glue this down. Y'all enter the raffle, and I got to come up with a prize. I had something laying here, so I'll get that out. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right here. Oh, I wonder if this will fit on here. It's kind of, it was a sticker from some bling I put on a journal a while back. Now, this isn't going to go in a pocket very well, but it's kind of pretty. All right, now might as well do some bling. What do I do with it? I think I'm going to do a line. We're going to do a line, you know. Not that kind of line, y'all. Don't be thinking like that. All right, I think I'll put a line right here of bling. What do you think? There's your foo-foo pretty stuff, okay? There we go. All right, so let's put that aside. All right, y'all into the raffle. And this is so random. Oh, okay, I'll do this. All right, I'm getting the prize. I've been cleaning my room a little bit, and I've decided I need to let go of some stuff. So, y'all are going to get it. You like it? So, here's what we've made so far. And we could come back and add some things to this one. I mean, that's just the beauty of it. You know, you may have moved on from it, but you can come back and say, you know what? I think I have a dragonfly that would look really pretty on here. I just saw it. I have this one. But I also have one that I painted a green color. So maybe that green one. I think I like the green one better. And I also have some butterflies that I fussy cut. I was trying to see which one. I've got this purple one. I don't know. The butterfly is kind of pretty. Maybe there. Which is it? Dragonfly or butterfly? You tell me. All right, we're going to pick a winner here in just a moment. All right. In fact, I just saw something here on my desk I was going to include. There it is. You're getting stuff that I found on my desk. Oh, I could use this. I could glue it. I may find something I can do with that. Okay. Use both. Dragonfly and a butterfly. Well, that's what Robin says. Use both. How about that? Okay. My desk is becoming a mess. Dragonfly, dragonfly, butterfly. All right, we got 2 for dragonfly, 1 for butterfly. All right, let's pick the winner of 200 junk bucks. And that winner is Sheila. Congratulations. All right, I think I'm behind on adding some junk bucks, but I'll get it done. I'm going to sit down on my computer. All right, congratulations. Thank you, Robin, for keeping notes for me. And we're going to reset that. And what is this? Flowers and more junk pack. So I was going around my room and I was finding things like I have a bunch of these fake silk flat flowers. And this one is flat and it has a safety pin on it. And then these are just flat. There's a purple one. Oh, there's also a teal one. I either was given these or I bought them when they were deeply discounted a long time ago. And then I have the shaker card that I made when I was doing a video tutorial on how to make one. So I'm going to pop one of those in here. Here's a little fake, like, little lady's hat. It's a little hat you could put on the front of a journal. Might get a little squish if you have to fill the crown. And this was one of my watercolor examples that I was playing with. So we'll pop this back in this bag. Go back in there. And then this, I don't know what's in here. So this has all kinds of things in it. We've got a little packet that someone I think sent to me that's got sequins and beads and dice and rhinestones. And then these look like confetti. And this is fibers, like different yarns and some ribbon. And then here are some little bitty coin envelopes. I don't know. It was just randomness stuck in a bag. Okay. Flowers and other junk. And you can get this little cello bag. And just folded it over and stuck it in here. So there you go. Some flowers and such. You could put those on the fronts of little journals. Let's see who wins that. Okay. So, did we come up with, I think everybody said, I had a couple people said dragonfly, a fly, butterfly. All right. I think we're going to put both on there. I'm going to start doing more prizes from my stash of stuff that I'm trying to get rid of. All right, and we'll put this one over here. Oh, don't fall down. Got a little bit of glue. There. I like it. You like it? All right, so I'm going to scooch, 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 scooch. I like how this turned out. All right, well, we got 3 made. 4, if we count the one I made beforehand, which now that I didn't round the corner, I want to do that now. I like it. All right, let's add some distress ink. Okay, that doesn't go there. This goes there. This goes up there. I have to put things back because if I don't, it's all over my desk and it's a mess. You can gel print them. Craving Chinese food, Robin? Oh my. A fly emoji. This nail color is called foil. Heat transfer foil. First, I paint. Maybe I should do a tutorial how to do my nails. Y'all interested in that? Would y'all like to know how to do my nails? My nails break really easily. They grow, but they break. So I, for years, would wear acrylic nails. Of course, pandemic, I couldn't go. It was also expensive. I mean, the guy that I go to who does an amazing job, it's anywhere between $50 and $75 for him to do my nails. I know it's expensive. So I was trying to figure out how to do it at home. So I bought nails that you glue on, and they're full nails. They're not just the tip. And then I used gel polishes. So I painted the pink that you see under there first, paint the pink, and then use a gel nail glue on top of that pink polish, and I pressed foil. So this is heat transfer foil, and I just laid it on here and I rubbed it over that glue, and it stuck. And then if it didn't stick, I would just put some more gel polish glue on it and rub it again till I got what I wanted, and then I coated it with a glitter nail paint, and then the last coat is clear. Yeah, that's foil. Yeah, I like China Panda too, Robin. It's a good place to get food. All right. If y'all are ever interested and you want me to do a tutorial, let me know, and maybe that's what I'll record myself while I'm doing my nails. Okay, let's do another one. We got in the raffle. Y'all in there. Lots of patience. Exactly. You have to take your time. Now, if I go somewhere, it would take him an hour, a little over an hour to do my nails. I have very sensitive skin, and so he has to be real careful and not use chemicals on my fingers. But I like the gel polish, and I just thought it was kind of fun to use the foil because it really makes that metallic pop. Clip them when they get long. Ta-da! You're lucky to cut yours, much less paint them. Well, I like the gel polish because it doesn't chip and it stays looking really good. Now, my nail will grow out, and the way that I have these glued on top of the acrylic or the gel polish, they'll pop off, but they won't break off. I made a mistake of gluing the nail directly on top of my nail without a barrier, and one of them broke, and it took part of my nail with it, and it hurt like you wouldn't believe. All right, let's pick another. Oh, I like this thing. What do I have in here? And I saw something else. Oh, this is one of Norella's images. Kind of that. I think I took one of her journal pages, and I don't know if that's Little Blossoms. I can't remember. And I printed it as a 5x7 page instead of the full 8.5 by 11. and then I cut it down in half so it gives me a nice little piece to use. I don't know where these came from. I'm just digging in my bag of goodies here. Oh, and I also have some of these. These are my little watercolor. Maybe we could layer that up. I think it needs something in the background here. Y'all were wanting blue earlier, so what if we did this pale blue as a border? And then we'll have this piece down here at the bottom. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's if you can use acrylic or the gel nail polish, you might try it. Because I don't have the reaction with that. And what I do is I coat my nail with that gel polish first, and then I can glue the fake nail on top of that gel polish, and I don't have the reactions. All right, so I'm trimming this down. I'm just trimming it. I kind of like this simple project of just, you know, playing around with what you have and, you know, kind of use what you have. Use your tools to make the things that you need instead of always buying a new piece of paper that has the thingy on it, you know. But it's okay to buy stuff too. I'm not going to hold that against you. Just be frugal and be smart about your choices. Okay, I like that layered look. How do you think? That kind of looks good. And then I thought maybe, I hate to cover up that butterfly, but I thought it would look kind of good. And maybe we can add Love Flows Quietly on there. What do you think? We're going to glue this together. I think I hear thunder again. Oh my gosh. Well, are you liking what I'm showing you? Are you enjoying the little time to hang out together? I asked earlier, what is everybody working on? Oh, I've squirrel. You think goodness you buy a lot, Margie. Margie, I thought you weren't buying anything. I have been, when I did have some time when I got home this past week, working on putting some items together to do the Bluebells kit for Norella. Yep, it's still raining, Robin says. And I just printed the new Gothic kit by Norella. I hate to glue it over that butterfly. I'm going to move it over here, I think, so we still see that one. And I just printed her new Gothic kit. Do y'all want to see what I've put together so far in my little container of goodies that I want to use in the journal? It doesn't mean they'll get used. You're working on keeping your chair from walking away, Margie? Margie, have you made a journal yet? Hey, April, so glad to have you here. You made 20 paper bag journals to try and sell to raise money for your sister's cancer fund. Oh, cool, Terry. How'd that go? Yes, it's the red and black one, Robin. Yes, it is the red and black one. I think I'll put that there. I have this little piece of purple. I think like that. The covers of these little journals are getting thick when I put that many layers on there. You see I use a scrap whenever I cut off the edges around the digital images. I've been saving these little strips, and then I stamp on the other side. You're welcome. You want to see? Okay, okay, I'll show you. All right, April, okay. More raining. So you're getting more there, Julie? Well, you've had a lot of cold weather because it's cold down there. You have to not decide if you want to do it yet? Now, okay, now try to sell them. Gotcha, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you sell a lot of them. All right. What else can go on there? Let's get some bling, some bigger bling maybe. Do I want to do that? I'll put one right here. Oh, wait, I probably have to cut these two. All right, let's pick this one. Let's put one right there. I like it. Just kind of a little different collage. Yep, I kept the butterflies so you could see them. And then we just got a little journal. All right, so there's another one. All right, well, I'll show you. Let me move a few things just so that I don't have a complete and utter mess on my desk the whole time. All right, those will go in there. The bling needs to go back over here so I know where it is. What else do I have here? Oh, yeah, these are some more of Norella's little Polaroid photo flowers. Also be good to use too. I'm going to set those right here. Okay. This goes there. This goes there. Strippies. I don't know. I'm trying to really keep my space cleaned up. Okay, so first I'm going to show you. This is what I've got. I've got one of these Iris tote 12 by 12 cases. So what I started doing was I wanted to do, as requested by Barb Dingwall, Norella's kit, the blue bonnets. So it has all these different shades of blue. I also printed some of her add-on ephemera that she has. And then I walked around my room and started picking up papers that I thought would go with it. So I've got, this is just some text weight paper I had. This is kind of like a little ledger. There's some more scrapbook paper. There's some burlap fabric. More scrapbook paper. Some composition notebook paper. Oh, I have one of these tear off little notepad desktop things. What else is in here? Oh, I found this metallic paper, and I thought maybe that blue metallic paper would be kind of pretty in there. I also had some tissue paper on my desk. This is some sari silk that I thought I got to figure out a way to make something with that. I've got another little piece of blue fabric there. I've picked out a few blue fibers that I thought I might use. I had this ribbon that's in pieces, but I've used some of it recently, and that's why I thought I'll use it again. This was left over from one of the subscription boxes. I found this sparkling notebook, and that's what kind of inspired this notebook, because I thought the journal that I make, I want to make it big enough that this will fit in it somewhere. So that's why these started, because I knew these I could get to fit. This is a larger journal. It is approximately 5 by 7 inches, and it's a jot. I got it at the dollar store a long time ago. And then I found these butterfly stickers. So I'm just kind of making this as a little thing. And I had this lace. This was part of some subscription box leftovers. And so I'm just kind of, you know, adding things in here that I think would kind of go with it. But no pressure. You know, I don't have to worry about it. And these were all things that are extra, so to speak. So I don't have to worry about taking it out of my stash rotation. I'll just put it in this little container and set it aside. So that's the starts of it. And then this is, stay. All right. So this is a different one. These were given to me. I did not buy these cases. This one came from Joann's, it says. It's an art bin. And it's, again, a 12 by 12 carrier. And then I grabbed some scrapbook paper that was black. Just by happenstance, I saw it today. And then this stripe, I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I thought I saw it. I'm going to put it with it. And then I printed out the new kit from Norella. So there's like journal lines. I guess I can just kind of give you a quick flip through of it. Graph paper, some plain papers. I did them one-sided because I think I want to glue them together. I may do an accordion fold. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I wanted options. So that's one of the pages. And there's one. I love the pages. I also have the spiderweb stencil. I have a bat stencil. I'm trying to remember what other. I have some pumpkin stencils. I have some star stencils. I liked how she mixed that. She's not a traditional Halloween color kind of person, so she likes to do the different color variations. Yeah, isn't that cool? The red with the skulls. I love this little star and moon. You know, I should see if I can get this graphic from her, and I'll make that into a stencil. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger, so you have an option there. And I like this little spiderweb background. Some more of the flowers. Just kind of a repeating fall patterns. I also have the fall stencils that is maple leaves and oak leaves that I have in my shop. I love this red paper. I asked her to make some more of these pattern papers because I just think they're fun. Look at the skulls in that. Isn't that cool? And then here's some of the fussy cut elements. She's even got instructions on how to put them together. These corner tucks pockets. There's another little pocket. Another one of these layered envelopes. I really like this kit. I can get behind this kit. It's kind of fun. It's not too just orange and green and black. Maybe purple. I kind of like that red. It makes it a little more classy, maybe. And then I haven't added these to the shop because this is the one thing I've been working on and off since we went on the cruise was I made some new rubber stamps. So I have this current batch and I'm going to be adding these guys. I thought this was a cutesy little skull and crossbones, and I love the Victorian lady and gentleman skull. Got an old gargoyle. This creepy tree I thought would be fun. It's called her Gothic. Give me a second and I'll get the link for Norella's kit. Hopefully I won't have feedback, sorry. Etsy. And I think it was called Gothic. G-O-T. Gothic. G-O-T. Gothic Rose. I'll get that kit link. Just a moment. All right, I'm going to close this. And we're going to go back over here. And it was Gothic Rose. You like the spooky, creepy tree? I got a little haunted house, a spider. Don't look if you're have fear of spiders. Frog skeleton. I thought it was just kind of creepy looking. A broom. Oh, and I made the broom a size that when you have it, I haven't even used them yet. When you have it, you could pick one of these kitty cats to sit on the broom if you want. That was why I made it that way. Or you can use the skull and crossbone, or you could put Hocus Pocus above it. So these are new stamps that I'll be adding to my shop this next week. And then these are my old Halloween stamps. So I put those in here. And then I went through my fabric and I had some different shades of black. Here's another piece of black. My thought was I may want to make a fabric cover. And this was some fabric from altering a dress. Because I did used to alter a lot of dresses for people. Oh yeah, this goes over here. And with the blue. I forgot this fibers. I got to keep them together, man. I used to alter a lot of prom dresses and bridesmaid dresses. And this is some fabric from a dress. I think I made this one. And I just love the color that was in this. I also found, what else did I have in here? Just some bright red fabric in case I needed a foundation to glue it to. sew it to. I put this black and white in here because I thought maybe I would try to dye it red. I don't know, maybe difficult to do. I may not need it. This is Christmas fabric. Whenever, not in a while, but after Christmas, I would go to the fabric departments and look at all of their fabrics, Christmas fabrics, and see if there were any that I could use that wouldn't strictly be Christmas. So like this red is one of those. And then I have this piece of lace. This is some more sari silk that has some stuff on it, a little trim, more sari silk. This was where I trimmed off the bottom of a dress. So yeah, I try to do all kinds of stuff. Oh, I'm not doing a Christmas sub box, Julie. I'm not. I'm not doing a Halloween sub box. My next one is Christmas. Then I just grabbed some more scrapbook papers. I used to be a dots demonstrator, dozens of terrific stamps, which became close to my heart. And I had this paper that I found in my stash. And look at this gold glitter paper. And then look at this felt paper. And I also had this gold metallic foiled paper. And then there's a red felt paper. I don't know. I just grabbed a bunch of things, scraps, leftovers, whatever, and I'm putting it all in here. No, my next kit, the last kit for 2022, will be a traditional colors Christmas kit. And Norella is working on the imagery, if you will, right now. And I'm working on collecting all of the supplies for the kit itself. So if there's something that you really loved about my past kits that you would like to see more of in this kit, do let me know. Oh, I just posted the link, did I not? Here it is. There's the link. Sorry, I thought I posted it. There's the link. Oh, it wouldn't go? Well, it worked for me. What's up with that? Okay. All right. What else do we need here? I'm got to go back and read. Is there anything I need to know about? Got a few sprinkles? This is not the next subscription box. No, it is not. No, I won't do a Halloween subscription box. Oh, you got a friend that sells sari, Sheila? I would love to have some more. I've only got a little bit. Two people that are from overseas. One of them's from India, Sophia. She's amazing. Dust Fairies. She sent me a package of some sari silk. And then another lady who lives in Hong Kong, China, and she apparently lives near the garment district, and so she sent me a whole bunch of sari silks and specialty prints. Oh, it's really cool. Got a few kits in your cart now for Norella Diane. Yay! How about some cheesecloth? Hey Lee, hey, I'm so glad you could stop in. Here's what I've made so far. You would love to own and wear a sari outfit. They look so beautiful and comfortable. Not the fake stuff, yeah, and call it that, yeah. Yes, Dust Fairies is so awesome. She is. So this is this one I made prior to the live, but all the others I made today so far, okay? All right, let's put this aside and let's see what else I have here. I got out some other goodies, so let me look at this is my ephemera pack that I've been working on. So these are some scraps that I found. And then I've got some little journal cards and pieces that I put back here. So flip through here real fast. Oh, that'd be kind of pretty on a journal. And what else? That's just scrapbook paper. again, I'm just trying to use up stuff as I find it. And these are my little ephemera books, which I'm thinking of switching all to this, which is envelopes, because I'm having a hard time keeping this book. And I think the little envelopes of supplies works pretty good. I wonder if that would fit. Is it too big? It's right at 4 inches. That's really close in size. But that might be something interesting. You know, I haven't used this rubber Stampin' forever. I don't even remember what brand it is. I kind of feel like I need to use it. Maybe I'll cut it off and just use a portion of it. I don't know. I'm making piles. See, that's what I'm doing. So this is another thing you could do. Just kind of look through your stash and figure out, hey, I've got multiples of these and multiples of that. I don't think I want that one. Okay. You wear lace dresses and a lot and odd things that normal people would cut up. Yeah. What else is in here? More story. There's some flowers. I have the word diary we might use. Oh, thank you, Gigi. Thank you so very much. Oh, I've got some more ladies from Norella. So I think I'll get those out. Okay, I think we're good with that. I'm going to set this over here. These are some of Norella's ladies. I've always liked this one. It's one of my favorites. And I've printed her a few times. I hate to cover her up with the fan, but we could put it where it goes across the corner. Let's add some distressings to that. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you so very much. Well, I've collected a lot of stuff. You like the mini job tickets? Yeah. I really like these clear bags, envelopes, because they're so easy to see what it is. And I don't have to necessarily put stickers on them. What I may do once I've kind of got it a little bit better organized is put like tabs that says people, flowers, dragonflies. And that way, even if it takes more than one envelope, it would just kind of be like a file marker. I don't know. Like you see when you buy sewing machine patterns, sewing patterns, you know, they have little tabs in the middle, that's the number, and you go behind it. Okay. Let me see if I'm missing anything. I'm going to glue this up here at the top. I think I resized her. I don't know if she comes that size or if she was a different size and I decided I wanted more of her on a page, so I cropped her and whatnot. I'm going to put it at the top here. All right, this guy, I saw some cheesecloth. Robin's like, oh God, no. But I also saw some lace, but it's not gathered. So let me see if I've got some. Well, I got this. Well, that's wider than I wanted. But what I could do, I think, is I want to glue this into the corner. And I was thinking that I would put some lace peeking out behind it. All right, let's try this. Okay, so I'm going to get some Beacon glue, and I'm going to glue it where I don't need it, even though I'm going to cut it off, just so it has that better. I'm going to get another bottle. I think I need to finally give that one up. All right, we got to open. All right, and we got to poke this out. Come on. All right. And do I need to cut that? No. Now we're going to be cooking with fresh glue. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to come out. Not a struggle. And there's only that much left in the bottle. How annoying. Put that up there for now. All right. So now what I'm going to do is take this lace, kind of scrunch it around. Okay. Scrunching it to go around. Okay. My fingers are sticking to the lace. Come on now. Okay. All right. Whew. So now my plan is to put this down, and I'll cut this off, but I wanted to make sure that I had a nice little ruffle on there. Okay. Junkie Dough doesn't love you no more. So I'm going to look at this and put glue here, there. And I think I need to put a little bit of the fabric glue where this fabric is, so it'll stick down on my journal cover. And I know I have too much glue on here, so I want a scrap of paper. Okay. I like it. All right, so I'm going to pull this away, and I'm going to get my scissors out. I'm going to get my big scissors and cut across here. I'll save that little wedge, stick it over here, let the glue dry. I don't know where that rubber stamp came from. It's something I had in my stash for years and years and years. Little lace fan. Put that up there. All right, I'm going to lay an acrylic block on here while we decide what else we want to put on there. You like that? Yeah. It is a stamp. It's a rubber stamp that I had. But what I might do is see if I can make one like it. If y'all like that idea. I'm going to be right back. Give me a second. Well, I thought somebody was at my door. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Okay. You're not a scrap saver. Well, I may save that one because of the lace. That's what I was thinking of it. Only because of that little piece, what it looked like. Okay, so we got that. I think we need something on top of here. So maybe, where's in my flowers? What do I have? I have a little dragonfly. Oh, we'll have this little cluster. I think I like that, the little cluster. And maybe a small butterfly. Let's see if I've got one that would kind of stand out in this blue. Little bitty. I think I like that. Okay. So in this little cluster that you probably can't really see is a piece of ledger paper that came from my grandparents' wheat farm. It was falling apart, and so I took a couple of pages and ripped it up. Then their tiny postcard is a rubber stamp that I offer in my shop. And then the little heart, I'm not sure if that was a punch or if I stamped it and then fussy cut it out. And I think I'm going to put this little butterfly. Let's put it up here. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. Alright, that right there. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. I probably should put some distress ink on there. Oh, thank you, Janice. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate y'all. Remember, if you make a donation, to go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. And if you haven't already created a user account, do so. That way I can then, after you send me a message, add you to the... Aw, where'd it go? There it is. I can add you to the membership of YouTube Donator. I got this little bitty piece of bling. Come on, it's sticking to me, but not the page. There we go. I like that. I didn't round the corners, but we could. All right. Yeah, let's do that. And distress inking tool. I like it. Do you like it? Oh, we could put a sentiment on here. What else do we have? I have a little tiny word that says journal. And I saw maybe this blue. Let's layer. This was a strip I cut off. What if we put that on here? Maybe kind of at a diagonal, not perfectly straight. Kind of like that. Put some distress inks again. It's handy to have this little bin with my straps in it. Now this is dry. I can put it over here. All right. I'm going to do something with that. I just haven't decided what. You need them so bad. Yeah, it's a great way to use up some scraps so you can clean out your space if you're getting overrun. Well, then sit down and make a few little journals. They don't require a whole lot of thought. You're just concentrating on the fronts. And I only folded 4 sheets of paper in half because I thought if you do decorate the inside, you have a little bit of room, and you can always use techniques of adding paper that flips out or pulls out for like an accordion fold out page for more writing space. Where do I want to put that here? No, I think I want it here. Maybe coming over the lace. Thank you so much, Robin, for your donation. Janice, Gigi's Art Addict, Nadine, Morgan, Ruby Lily, the Jennifer, Mrs. Edmondson, Robin again. Thank you, Robin, and Margie. Yeah. You can spray glue. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you so very much. Yeah, label dies. All right, I like that. So another one made. Do 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 do. Put that in the pile. All right. I want to do something with this. This is from my label stencils. And what I did was I sprayed a page with Tattered Angels through the boxed flowers stencil. Then I mopped up by pressing that to the stencil, and that gave me this pattern. And then I used the label stencil to trace the shape, and I fussy cut it out. So I know it kind of sticks out past, not very much. So I think we could get away with doing something here. I'm wondering if I were to fold that back straight and did the same on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Distress ink and really go on this edge. Do it over here. So now I have this little frame. What do you think? I can add some black there. I think I have a Sharpie. Woo, we almost had a catastrophe. I forgot I don't have something heavy on that anymore. I need to weigh that down. All right, so I've got a little scrap of paper. I'm going to get a ruler and line that up. And line this one up. All right, that goes over here, that goes over there, that goes up here. We cannot have a craft catastrophe. Yeah, circa 1995. Okay, I thought it was, Lee. I've had it for years and years and years. Oh, the box with the Stampin' Up stuff. Yes. Hey, Barb. Thank you so much. All right, so I've got a kit here that I'm giving away. Get it out of the package. And it has envelopes. It has cards. All in here. Pop dots, an acrylic block, some stickers, and some shape pieces. And then you get the rubber stamp set that says, thanks so much, feel better soon, happy birthday, I am so very thankful for you, I hear congratulations are in order. Comes with a ink pad as well. So I'm just cleaning things up. You like that? We're just making the frame fit. Okay. So we got that piece. Is it time? Did you say it was time for the raffle and I forgot? My thought got lonely and left. I saw this one. And I thought that might look kind of neat in the center. And what if we put that at the bottom? I don't know if I have a doily. I do have some cheesecloth that we could spray. Y'all are into the raffle if you haven't. Yeah, they really are awesome. All right, let me check to see if there's anything else. Do I want just a little bit? And I think we could spray it pink. So I'm going to put this in my box. I'm looking around to see if there's something else I want. I need to make that stamp. My thought got lonely and left. All right, let's get some pinks. Got this really dark, deep pink color. Kind of a purpley color. What else do we have here? I put some things away so they're not all right here. That's a dark colors. Walnut stains. Okay, so we want pinks. Here we go. We got the Wild and Free pink. Oh, well, that's... I didn't clean it before I stored it. That figures. Well, this one's Rose Blush. Let's see if this one... Nope, I need to clean that one too. I put them away without cleaning them, and then they have a tendency to clog up. Here's a different pink. We'll do this one. Okay. Now we can do the raffle. Y'all into the raffle. This is for a baggie of flowers. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Cheesecloth. You want to be covered in glitter? Well, good luck. You missed it again, Julie. All right. Get a little cheesecloth. I think it'd be a pretty little texture on here. Destiny is Calling. We'll see if we can find some other stuff to stick on here too. Okay, I like that. Like a spray soaking session is coming. Yep. I need to do some, that's for sure. Okay, so let's pick a winner of this little goodie pack. And that winner is Julie Parker. You're looking up fan stamps? All right, so, okay. I'm getting another package of junk. All right, so Julie's going to get this one with the flowers, the flower goodie pack. And then this is going to be the, I think this is a card goodie pack. So we're going to reset that. Distracted. All right, we're going to call this a card and more junk pack. So you get one of my shaker. And I don't know what's in here. I just randomness. Total randomness. Oh, so there's a greeting card that you pull this down, and if I get hold of it, you can, her wings are supposed to move. Oh, the bling fell off. Yeah, the wings are supposed to move. It's a funny little card. Oh, thank you, Terry, for your donation. And what else is in here? Some envelopes, a handmade started to color watercolor card, a greeting card. Thank you, Terry, for your donation. Thank you, Barb. Some more greeting card pieces. This one was a card. I think it was a make and take at Creativation that I went to. And what else? Oh, another card. Oh, and inside here are some butterfly die cuts. Here is a book page that was made into a pocket. I think this is one of my prototype ideas. These were some cards that somebody sent to me. And then this was another, it's an envelope. It was a prototype that I was playing around with that I stamped on. So you're getting a bunch of junk. But you can use it. You can find ways to use it in your stuff. All right, I'm going to put this back in here. Try not to tear everything up. Perfect. Okay, so y'all went to the raffle. I need a drink. I'm trying to decide if I want to glue this down, glue that in the center, but up at the top, and then have the Destiny is Calling down here at the bottom. Or we can put it across here. But I think maybe we'll put another piece of paper behind that. Let's see what else I have in these strips. I don't know. Nope, that doesn't work. That does not work. All right, let's glue it down and we'll just kind of go with it. Other people's junk is always fun. I think I was sent a whole bunch of those cards and I used some of them and I thought, well, I'll share them. I'll pass them along. Okay, so then we'll put this. I'm going to put it closer to the top. Phone folder. Okay. And I think I want to put down a little bit of glue and then kind of scrunch this a little bit. There. I wanted to kind of tame it down just a little bit, so you just kind of get this little feathery look around it. All right. I'll put this in the middle. Probably right about here. Let's put the block on there just because we're dealing with all those layers. All right. One woman's junk is another woman's treasure. So glad to have you here, Barb. Good to see you. All right. I want to put the Destiny is Calling down here. That's too much the same on the same. I thought I saw a strip of some craft color. No, I've got a kind of a, no, that's the wrong color. Strip goes in there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. You know, I can't necessarily find the color that I think that I want. And what color should that be? I think maybe a pink color. So I'm going to grab Distress Oxide Ink. And here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to just kind of rub over that paper. And then I'm going to take my blending tool, I think I just saw it, and kind of smooth that out a little bit. Okay, it's kind of smoothing out that ink. It's also kind of still a little tacky because I just got some on my finger. And I think what I'm going to do is hit it with the heat tool. I could spray a little bit of water on it to see what it gets. It'll kind of give it a little distressed look. Margie causing trouble? Whoop, whoop. Got the glitter storm. The glitter dust finally settled. And only the falling people emerged. Okay, I like that. So when you don't have the color piece of paper that you want for your project, make one. Okay, I hear thunder again. We're going to have to get off here soon, I think. All right, I like it. save the strips. So it goes back in my strip pile. But we're not going to talking about a stripper pile, a strip pile. That's a whole different thing. My husband the other day was somewhere and he had glitter on him, and a girl at it was at the grocery store. She said, "Oh, you got glitter on you." He said, "Yeah, it's probably from my wife." He goes, "Well, I figured so. You didn't seem like the type that would be going to another place to get glitter." So my glitter precedes me. Yeah, the humidity. You like the pink? All right. Yeah, this humidity is going to be a killer. My hair was flat today. You're very sweet. Okay, do we want it there, or do I think I want to put it there? I think it looks better at the bottom of the picture. And it's okay that it's up high. I think I like it. Strippers and lines. Where is this stream going, Linda? Oh, dear. I said strips of paper. And we were doing lines of glitter and glue. Oh, my. And lines of sequins and trims. And I kind of like that. And I think I like the simplicity of it. I will go ahead, because we didn't do it, round the corners yet again. Bye, Teresa. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's add some distress inks to the edges. And then let's make another one. How's that sound? I think we're going to get off here a little bit early. So I'll make one more. Y'all enter the raffle. And then we'll give away this Stampin' Up set. We're lining it up. Okay. I like it. I'm liking how these turned out so far. So we got one there. Oops. Craft-A-Lanch. Using the scrapbook papers. I'm liking it. I feel like I've accomplished something while hanging out with y'all. I hope you like what you see. All right, let's see what we've got here. I spy with my little eye. I've got some different ladies. Do we want any of those? Those don't really go with my color scheme. She might. What if we were to put her on here and maybe use, because it's kind of yellow, I kind of like that. All right, I'm going to put these back. These are more like what you make. Okay, good, Margie. I would like a rubber stamp that says dog hair is my glitter. Well, thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. Man, listen to that thunder. All right, I'll put this back over here. Okay. I think I'll round the corners of this piece. And I'm looking at my stash around me. Maybe we'll do another gel print paper. Let's see what I've got laying here. I don't know if this one would go. I think I kind of like that purpley color. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a rumbling. Okay, I'm going to trim this down. We'll just kind of use this edge. So she is roughly 2.5 inches wide. So I think if I cut a 3-inch wide piece, that'd give me a nice little border around her image. This is again one of Norella's little ladies. I'll save that. So I'm just going to pull it up a little bit and trim this to be about 1/4 of an inch bigger all the way around. And that would go on here. And then I thought this guy could go across the corner. What do you think? Stay down. Oh, you know what? I found these. I don't know why I haven't been using them. I've got these little paper clips I found. There. Now it'll stay down. I don't know where I got them. I just found this little container. I was like, well, I'll do something with them. All right, so let's add some distress inks. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, Terry. Oh, yeah, and cat hair is just a condiment. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for putting that in the notes for me. I kind of like this because it's the same color of blue. I like it. All right, let's put some distress inks on this piece. And we'll lay her across. I like it. I think we're going to do it. Let's glue it. I am going to be really sad. We think that Oreo will die first. He's going blind. One eye is completely blind, and the other eye, he can see some things. So he's running into stuff. Thankfully, he's walking slowly most of the time. So he'll kind of walk, and then he'll kind of bump it and be like, oh, and then turn. Occasionally, he gets a little frustrated. You can kind of tell. Because he gets frantic, trying to get in the house or go somewhere. Aw, too much heartache. It is heartache when you lose them. So we're going to be really sad when we lose Oreo. We think it's going to be somewhat soon because he also has cancer. I've not had it diagnosed. I just think it's cancer because he's got lumps. And I'm not spending thousands and thousands of dollars on getting him cured. Because he's 13 years old in December. And then Hercules, he's 13 years old in August, this month. In fact, tomorrow, 30th or the 31st is his birthday, I think. So he'll be 13. And he's in pretty good health. So I'm not really worried about losing him anytime soon. But I'll be really sad. Okay, I like that. And do we want to put the word journal on there? I also have this version. I also have this, memories. I'm going to glue this one down. How about that? Yeah, the dang cat. Oh, dear. Okay, I think memories. And do we want to make another? Oh, I've got this piece. Is that too wild? I think I like the memories. We're going to do that. Boy, cat has clumps. Yeah. It may not be, but he's got a bunch of them. And they're hard on his... He's got one on his back hind leg that's hard. He's got one on that same side of his body that's kind of mushy. And then he's got lots of little bitty bumps that are all across his chest, under his neck, and down his belly. A couple on his side. So he's getting covered up with them. All right, we're going to glue this together. No, I like it. You love this one? Aw, thank you, Leah. Thank you so very much. And this is just mixing up different kits from Norella with my scrapbook papers. This is one of my gel prints that I printed and had a strip of it here. So that's why it looks like that. Yeah, just keep an eye on. That's, you know, I kind of feel the same way, Barb. We just let them be and we try to guide them. We'll say, Oreo, follow me. Oreo, Oreo, Oreo. Hercules is probably going to get up. What are you doing, Hercules? He kind of, you know, he'll follow your voice and get there. I kind of like it. Just simple. What do you think? We want some bling on there. I was thinking maybe a little line of it, maybe on the top here. Here's my thoughts. So we'll cut this right about there. Just peel it off the backing paper. All right, and then I was thinking put it starting in the corner, and then this piece, I get it off. Come on. We'll go down this way. What do you think? Just added a little bit of bling. Yeah, so if they're in pain, exactly. Yeah, but they're the same thing. Yep. Like it? Yeah, it's so sad. Oh, it's terrible when you lose a somebody that's, you know, it's good with animals. The vet that I used to go to, it was a father, and he died, and the son stepped in. While I loved the son, it was clear in this Oklahoma City, and he was expensive, so we started using one closer to us. And he wasn't the same as his dad. You know, I liked his dad a lot. All right, I like this. So I'm going to put this over here with my other ones. Okay. Oh, what else do I want to do? Oh, I have this stripe. Let's see what else we have here. One of Norella's images. I have the Polaroids again. How about if we did something where we used more than one Polaroid? I don't know. That may not, maybe like that. Kind of like adding a little bit. Oh, and I've got just this little piece. So maybe if we put it this way. Kind of liking that. All right, all right. What else? What else? What else? Love the bling. Love the bling. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you like that. Okay. What? We need a little something here. What do I have? I'm trying to use what's on my desk or near me or whatever. I don't think that goes. Wrong color, Linda. God. Would have been pretty. I see some blue. This is like a punch card piece. I was trying to decide if I want to do something like that. Or I think it needs a full piece behind there. Okay. Is this piece big enough? Just. So, here's what I'm going to do. All right, so what color should that frame be? We did the tealy blue here, so maybe, I think a yellow would look really good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a piece of paper, a scrap paper, and I've got fossilized amber. And remember, it's only paper. If we don't like it, we can change it, use it somewhere else, whatever. Okay, so I just kind of went around that edge, and I'm going to grab the yellow. Just blending that out a little bit. I wanted it to be very saturated. That's why I didn't just use the brush to begin with, because you can get a light color with the brush, but I wanted it to be dark. All right, let's put that up here. Let's heat this real fast. All right, well, we're going to get off here in just a few minutes. I'm going to finish this journal that I'm working on, and I will show y'all the little goodie pack so you guys can enter the raffle to win that. What do you think? Just that pop of yellow. Doesn't that make a difference, adding that yellow? Let's glue these together, and then I can add some distress inks on them. Okay. Alrighty, what else? So Robin's making a list of rubber stamp sayings and that I need to make. Do you guys and gals want me to find a fan image? Because that's an old fan image from 1995 that I use. If you do, just let me know. Leave me a comment, especially on this video after we get off here, because that kind of helps me. If you communicate with me, hey Linda, I like this, and I would like you to make a stamp with this. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Please don't ever feel that if you make a suggestion that you have to buy it. I will work on putting some of the linen and felt paper together. I have a little bit of both of those, so I'm sure I can make up, 5 or 6, 10 little packets. I'm trying to think, what else was I supposed to do? Yes, a fan stamp would be awesome. Yep. And do you like that size? That was a pretty good size stamp. I might make it a little bit smaller, but maybe not. I don't know. It would be a good corner tuck spot. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down. Okay. All right. Gluing this down in the corner, if you please. Gluing this down in the corner. Can't you see? Do I want to add another piece? Or is that too much? I think that one is too much, but maybe do we colorize it? Thank you so very much. 2 different sizes? Okay. I don't have any. You would love that set. Maybe just add a tits. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh, buffer. Not good. All right, you like that? All right, I'm going to glue these 2 pieces together. I don't think I put some distress inks on this edge, so let's do that. Okay, and I think this had distress inks on it. Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh. Am I not here? Back now, okay. Whew. Okay, we're going to start the buffer. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down really fast. I'm not even going to change the color. We were going to. Oh, I know what I could do. I could take a piece of washi tape and put under that. If we did that washi tape. If I put that down and then put the lace over it, you kind of get a little different look. I don't know. That's my thought. So here's what I do. Whether you like it or not. I'm going to hurry. I'm still with you. I still have internet. Sound in and out. Okay, well, we must be getting ready to go. I'm going fast. Oh my gosh. All right, I just glued the washi tape down. So So now what I'm going to do is put some Fabri-Tac glue down the middle. Okay, and lay this lace on top of it. Okay, and then this piece I'll glue down. Oh, if I'm not there, it must be here. I'm still here. All right, we'll put that right here. Like it. And then this piece is going to go across the corner. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Y'all into the raffle. We're going to pick the last free raffle here in just a moment. I think I want to turn it that way just a little bit. Okay, and then I thought I saw, I have always dreamed big. What else do we have here? Love flows quietly. And what else? Let's adventure. Da, da, da. Well, I think, oh, choose to shine. That could be a good one. Choose to shine. Let's do that one. Okay. You like the lace over it? Oops, it kind of shifted on me, but choose to shine. How's that? All right, so now I can get all of this stuff and pop it into my little bin out of the way. Clear the desk off. Let's look at what we made. Put my scissors away. Put my bone folder away. Put things away where they belong, my dear. Okay. Trying to get stuff off my desk so y'all don't see my mess. Don't be looking at my mess. Okay, move that up here, move that over there. This can go over here. Okay. So let's look at what we did. So here we go. This was the last one I made. And that Fabri-Tac dries pretty quick, so it's kind of sticking up in little places. We could add some more bling to it. Oh, this is different. I have this square bling. Maybe right here. Put one going down this way. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we did 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on, stick. All right, and then I'm going to put this one here. How's that? Okay. And then I made this one. Again, we added some more bling. The digital images are from Norella of Calico Collage. Put that one way up there. This is a fan that was from Stamperia. I can't remember which one it was. Not Stampington. Somebody will remember, but it hasn't been made in a long time. One of Norella's images. So I'm going to see if I can find a lace image of a fan. Gel print or mixed media print. And you can do it simply. You don't have to add a bunch of embellishments. Here I added stamped butterfly and dragonfly. Something fell down. Sorry, Hercules. Here's one where I added cheesecloth. It's the same scrapbook paper in the background. One of Norella's images, it's a half of a journal page shrunk down, 8.5, 11 down to 5 by 7. Craft colored paper, digital image, rubber stamping. Another one of Norella's images there. Okay, so let's pick the winner of the junk pack of cards and whatnot. And that winner is Robin. Robin, did you want this junk pack or do you want me to pick somebody else because you got in there? She may not want this stuff. I'll give her just a second to reply to me. Get a drink. She may have lost internet altogether. It's cleaner than my mess, yeah? I don't know if Robin wants any of this. She probably does not. So that's why I was going to pick another name if she did. Can someone enter the final raffle for me? I have to. Okay. Wow, Robin. Okay. Pick someone else, she says. All right, I'll pick someone else. Terry McNamara, you'll get the goodie junk pack. All right, let's reset this. I believe we had enough money collected to give away this stamp set, if I'm correct. Or are we close? 20, 35, 45. Yeah, I think we did. Okay, so we're going to... Yay, Terry! You're very welcome. All right, let's reset this, and we're going to do a Stampin' Up card kit. All right, we're going to open the giveaway. All right, so I'll show you the card kit again. Do y'all have any questions about what we did today and suggestions for projects? Yay! So there's the rubber stamps that come in this set. I've already sent your stuff, I think, Terry. I'm not positive. I mailed a bunch of stuff this weekend. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're here, Ruby. You can do it. So this is a Stampin' Up cube of ink. And this has an acrylic bar. I'm not going to open it because I don't really know everything in there. But it looks like there's like some stickers and there's some card bases, envelopes, little shapes that you can stamp on. It's a cute, cute kit. So we'll pick a winner of that in just a moment. And again, we'll kind of look at the cards that I made today, or cards, the journals I made. This one's got that glitter on it, so you can see the glitter. I like the little flower, the 3D flower. It's just lots of fun stuff. Now is the time. Enter the raffle if you donated today and you want to win this Stampin' Up kit. I love how these turned out. Look at that. Look at all those that I have made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I made one prior to the live and I made 8 during the live. And I have a few more journal blanks. So I made a few. So I would have them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 left. So I'll probably spend a little bit of time before Henry gets home and make some more and get ready for dinner. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. It kind of depends on how much time I have, but I do have the Bluebells and the Gothic journal in the works. And if I don't have time, then we'll do another fun, making thingies, whatever. So these will be great little mini journals that you could put stuff in if you want. Thank you, Janice. All right, Sherry, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Terry, Sherry, Barb, Robin, Janice, Gigi's Addict, Nadine, Morgan, Ruby Lily, the Mrs. Edmondsons, Robin again, and Margie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you. I'm glad y'all liked them. It was fun, just kind of playing around with supplies and seeing what we could make. All right, switch to your phone, Ruby says. She's got to go. All right, let's see if everybody's in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got Margie. Did you enter? I didn't see. Margie's in. Ruby Lily's in. Robin's not in, believe it or not. That's who we're missing. Robin, did you want this one? Oh, gotcha, Margie. We're almost done. I'm waiting to see if Robin wants to enter. Because it didn't, her name's not in there. Type raffle. Okay, you're not entering. All right. Pick a winner. The winner is, da-da-da, Morgan. You're the winner. All right, we're done. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. We're losing our power here and internet over at Robin's house due to a storm, but I'm so thankful that you were able to hang out with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Do let me know by leaving a comment after this video is over what you thought about today's project, and please feel free to ask questions. Do check the description box for links to some of the products that I showed today that are with Calico Collage and in my own shop. All right, everybody, I'm going to get off here, so hopefully we don't lose power before. Y'all have an amazing week, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you get to do something that you enjoy this week, spread a little joy to someone else, and help make their day that much better. Y'all take care. Lots of love, everybody. Bye. You're very welcome. Bye-bye.